What's going on, guys? I'm Jacemachine, and we are playing StarMade on the Squadron server today. To start the episode out, I want to show you guys how to make colored hull. Because I ended up trimming it out of another video, and I should really replace this floor here too. So let's see here. We're going to make some red paint first. That's the first ingredient we're going to need. So, and it looks like we got a bunch of gray hull made also. That's excellent. So let's change this production right here. We're going to pick out red paint. So let's just type in paint. Use the slot recipe and select it, of course. There's the red paint. So let's activate the production now. And the cinnabar that we have collected earlier is now being refined into red paint. Let's look at the production recipe. See, cinnabar capsules. So those are coming directly out of our refinery block, which we have, of course, connected to this factory. Alright, let's kill that right there. Now, we can do that in the next step. I want to check something real quick. So let's change the production here. I'm going to play around with the hull, but I'm going to set up this machine to make more hull. By the power of gray hull. Damn it, I think I've made that joke like 5 times already. Alright. We're going to let that run. Now, let's see here. The more advanced looking wedges actually have a cool texture. So let's see what we need. Alright, let's see if this will work. View production recipe. This should work. So let's see. Activate production is what I want to do. Oh, look at that. It's not even pulling from here. So where is it pulling from? From the other one? Probably. Oh, no, now it's caught up. Okay, so what it was just doing, in case you guys were wondering, is it was pulling from this directly into this before it began to take from here. So that's interesting. Alright. So let's really kind of want to keep these with me too. Our next factory here is the advanced one. So this is where you get to build the most advanced armor. Actually, before I get into that, let's place down one of these. That actually is the texture that I want. So we're just going to stay at this level, but you would put those items in there and make it go. We're going to go back into our factory here, our standard factory. We're going to put this armor in here, and we're going to change production to some red standard armor. What is missing out of this production recipe? Oh, I know. And I understand. Let's go back over here. We're going to change this. Stop! We're going to change this to the red armor, or the red hull. So we're learning a lot of stuff today. We're going to want it to make red hull. Right? And then we take the red hull and we put it into here. Now we have red standard armor. And it's actually pulling the other stuff out of the other box right now. So that's where it's getting this from. Alright, so we got a little bit of this. Let's change the production up one more time. Look up the red standard armor wedge. Activate. Haha! Fantastic. Cool. Let's deactivate. Let's grab this. Let's shut this off. It's not doing anything anyway. Grab that. Actually, we're not going to grab that. We're going to go head over to my diner. But before I do that, we need a couple of other items. So I'm going to grab them, and then I'll see you over there. Before we head over to the diner, I would just like to bring this to your attention. There is no way to make brown paint. Not that I saw. So I had all the other colors, but no brown. So we're going to go head up to Garth's shop, and we're going to see if he has any hull that we need. And if he doesn't happen to have it, we are going to just go head to another shop, I suppose. Alright, so I just tried to buy the brown wedging, but we could only find the brown hull there, but that's okay, because we could just convert that directly into what we need here. Okay, brown hull wedging. Going to run off 16, and now we are ready to head back over to the diner, and I'll see you right there, guys. Alright, cool. We are here. Let's take this docking module real quick and place it over here, where we had planned on putting it ever since the beginning. That should be correct. Good for little scooters and such. So we're gonna fix this real quick. We have a bunch of parts on me, and we're gonna just go into fast forward mode as we do a time lapse of this build. So I'll see you guys on the other side. here we are. Look at it. I replaced all of these chairs that they look like they have a textured fabric to them. We still can't sit here, right? Nope. The area is blocked. I can't sit here either, and that's because my feet stick out in front. So it's unfortunate that I can't sit there, but it looks cool. I can sit everywhere here, though, so that's the good thing. I can just plop myself down and be very comfortable where I sit. I added these little, I don't know, the little dividing areas. I made them a little bit higher, and I think that that makes it a little bit more cozy. I'm a man who likes to have my own privacy when I'm, you know, I'll pick the corner booth, you know, when I'm going into some place. Let's do the same for here, and I changed them out to the gray because it matches the structure better. At least the current iteration of the structure. Now I might come in here and do something with lights. This isn't. This is not a light emitting capsule. This Zircaner here, or is it? No, that's not. That's a metal. But man, doesn't that look great? Let's put some down, or at least one down for a drink here. Also, we have a menu board so far, and I need a bunch of items. So if you guys are interested in contributing to this build, please give your diner menu suggestions in the comments section below, and I will pick through some of my favorites and add them to the board. You are not limited to just adding one, so throw as many of your silly ideas out as possible. We're looking for Waffle House and greasy American style diner style foods, but we are also in space, so if there's some sort of intergalactic style diner food you think should be on this, feel free to suggest it. Can't seem to speak today, but that's okay. How's that different from any day? Well, like I said, I'll pick through some of my favorites and I'll intersperse them with some of my own ideas. We're going to fill this diner board up. These corner blocks here I need to change out eventually, and I will, as well as fixing this table here. I don't want it to be silver or gray. I want it to match the rest of this place. So that is the progression of the diner thus far. I am thinking about adding a door back here, I guess right here, into this back area. And I'm going to, there we go. Now this back room here is going to be like the owner-operator's office, basically. So I am going to decorate this out appropriately, and we'll worry about that in the future as well. What else? Counter space. I don't know that I like these guys being back here. They don't look like a good counter to me, and I've worked a lot of food service. They'd be almost more appropriate for the floor, only for traction's sake, if you've ever worked in a kitchen. However, you wouldn't want to have to clean up underneath that. So this type of floor here is tile, looks like. Really easy to clean with some hot water and bleach. So easy to maintain, easy to upkeep. So I got a little bit ambitious. Let me just show you what I did. It's probably a lot easier to do it that way. See, it starts off innocent enough where I'm like, well, I'm just going to add a little something here, but it turned out that I added a bunch of stuff. So now instead of showing you the build, I will do it sort of as a split. The first part, you get to see some time-lapse stuff, and this way you get to see some stuff that I've done. This has changed. A lot of this lava is placeholder lava, so don't get too worried about that. We have an automated teller machine here. And then, hey kids, climb the ramp to see what the cat sees. Okay, so this is new. You should always be able to climb up inside your giant cats. And I changed the eyes out. This is so much cooler looking from the outside. But yeah, the kids get to see a great view of a pylon. This is going to be some sort of like bulletin board with like little businesses advertised or something like that. I added the Zircaner a little bit more around. I actually just decided to carry that theme all the way through, except to here where I clearly ran out and changed it up. Again, a lot of this stuff is placeholder until it changes permanently. We've added a lot of more little decorative bits here. I might change this out to white to match the ceiling portion, but I don't know. This table here looks great. I decided to keep this particular one, and over here we have ice with lava underneath it here, lava for the light, and this is keeping these drinks cold. And over here again is ice with some canisters being chilled. We can go back into the office area now. I've done more to it. We have a desk back here for someone to sit at. You can talk to their employees who have problems here. And then when the employees are gone, you can make mixed drinks here. And I use this ice as sort of like a mirror on the other side. You can kind of see through it. Coffee table is currently a build block, and then, you know, he has his own entrance out the back here, the manager does. So we have the male and female bathrooms, and as you can see, we have this is where the mirror is. This is the technically the handicap stall because it has the sink and the toilet. This is just a toilet, and of course we have a sink here. And this reflects into the mirror image of the men's room, basically. Literally the mirror image. This is like a garbage disposal, like a trash can. I don't know. Just making stuff up here, guys. You know that. Men's room has 2 toilets, no urinals, unless they just feel like peeing in the lava, which happens sometimes. This is the personal call center, the data phone. Data phone. If you want to make a call, you just sit here, and the calls are priced per minute and are deducted immediately from your account. So there. And if you want to get out, you just have to click the sit button outside of the chamber, and you're good to get out of there. See? It's easy. I think that's pretty much it, though. It's coming along. Again, please give me your suggestions for food items and things that we could put on the menu. We have lots and lots of room, and I will choose through my favorites, and we'll see what we can do. So there you go. That is the Cat's Meow Diner. Alright, let's jump the ship here and park this guy where the sun don't shine. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for today. We got a lot of work done on that diner. Feel really good about it. And remember, feel free to give me suggestions for menu items in the comments below. I will be picking from my favorites and adding some of my own to the list, but we will see how that turns out. So go ahead and start commenting now. I'm going to look up some famous sci-fi meals that probably should be on the list on the wiki somewhere and see about adding those. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and let other people know that you enjoyed it as well. That helps me out a lot. And if you're new around here, I suggest subscribing. I will put out more content. And the only way you can be on top of that is by being one of my subscribers. So, if you enjoyed this, I hope to see you next time. And I appreciate you guys watching.